OnGodStudioProductiin513 Space presents Back to My Solar Grind. Today, I'm going to be featuring downtown Cincinnati, checking out the sun exposure, showing the different things that our masons was preparing for us hundreds, if not thousands of years ago. The things I have to show you today are specifically from an aerial view. But before I do that, the specific bus that I'm on, it's a hybrid bus, a newer model, a Gillick engineered bus. A bus that uses the energy of the sun. This specific bus right there has enough energy to power a whole city block and every house within it. Downtown Cincinnati, a lot of pollution in the area due to the river, but it's okay. I can see a big difference made with the sun exposure and the solar technology that Tesla wanted us prepared for this specific Earth year. A lot of masons, and specifically this mason that I'm featured in the video coming up, is Garfield. That cool sign there, that's the guy. Garfield was one of the presidents, in fact, our left-hand president, and I have more information listed in the description. And the reason why I mentioned that he's left-handed, because this specific statue, people just walk past every day and don't realize is part of the treasure mapping from an aerial view that the Masons prepare for us, with historical background leading us to the future of transit, energy, and world technology. There he is right there, James A. Garfield. Hey guys, you probably like, what does this all have to do with solar? Okay, this generation, the Gilded generation, would have been born 1830. They're the generation before the progressive generation. And the progressive generation I touch on a lot on my channel that I plan on uploading on this channel in regards to helping understand the importance of each generation. Each generation is important as the first. So for me to be Generation X and not to respect my Gen baby boomers would not be good for me. For me to be Generation X and not care for my Gen Z and my millennials would not be good for me, because each generation helps each other, and each generation historically is to care for each other because the importance of each. But historically, there has not been out of the box thinkers like Tesla since the progressive generation, in all honesty. I mean, we have some inventors, we have them to do their thing, but I mean to all out, really like literally do an invention that is just monumental and globally shape-shifting that the earth feels it. I mean, and I'm saying this because the phone I'm holding in my hand, the way that we're communicating right now, came from a gentleman from the generation I'm speaking of, the progressive generation. But this guy right here is 1830. This is Garfield. And I'm speaking on him because there is so much stuff monumental and historical facts in downtown Cincinnati. It's amazing for historical, for the Masons. And I want to let you guys know that Masons are not evil things. It is all of what you make it. These guys were engineers. These guys were people that thought different than we think in this generation. And this generation historically, something that was good, the all-seeing eye of the Creator, has been looked at as evil because of the lack of knowledge and not understanding. So this right here, you guys, my man Garfield stands in the center of 3 historical landmarks, and I'll show that on my footage as I make the video. And that's Abraham Lincoln on Ready Road, which is it would be north of the direction I'm speaking of Garfield. And then we have Abraham south, and then we have Abraham and Lincoln Courts, downtown Cincinnati, which, in case you guys don't know, historically was a place where the veterans came back after winning the war, and they were promised that land, kind of in essence, not promised land, but giving home and to the veterans that fought for our country during that specific time. That was a time of landmark greatness, and you and I are still historically the generations that are sitting after the Gilded generation, after the progressive generation did their thing. We're still eating off of them. I'm asking those out of the thinker, creative inventors, those people that have the ability to count stars and understand celestial communication, to start being creative in their creations and start knowing that we're listening. We want to see this growth on the planet that's in its infancy in this civilization. I say that because monumental, the pyramids of Egypt, are repetition of what we've done before, a repetition of where we are to be. And when that technology is in the right hands, when that technology is put with the right people, we won't have starving. We won't have people globally worrying about food or globally worrying about where am I going to sleep at night. We will have enough food monumentally to be like those kings and those queens in the Egyptian time that didn't enslave their people. The originals did not. They fed their people. They clothed their people. Let me tell you something. I heard that they like gold. I didn't just hear about it. I've been studying. They was draped in gold. I'm talking about gold is good to ingest. I'm talking about, I even got videos on my channel talking about Egypt and gold. And did you know that gold can be used for levitational purposes? So why in the, would I carry a 2,000 ton stone when I can levitate it? I'm just saying. These are the things that we forgot when we had our genetic upload to our different gens. So, gotta get going, you guys. But stay tuned. I'm counting down to our next lunar eclipse. I believe it's coming soon. I'm not just saying that. I set up a video the other night letting you know, kind of like, I'll upload a video showing how I do my calculations and my measurements. I'm not just staring. I have different points of reference where I'm taking calculations from. So I'll see you guys on God Studio Production 513. One love. I'm the princess. That means princess. Well, that's princess. Well, Princess Peace. That's Prince for you guys. I'm not. So yeah. Anyways, gotta go.